I made this platter of fried cauliflower chicken for my early evening New Year's Eve gathering buffet table and watched as my guests devoured every delicious piece and wondered if I had more. This is the very first time I have made it, so I was very pleased when some of my carnivore guests said, "What is this? It's great!" and were surprised and pleased to learn that it was cauliflower. That's what we're gonna do in this video today. I'm going to be talking to you, sharing with you the most popular recipes on Sweet Potato Soul because I've been blogging for 12 years now, so I have a lot of favorites from you guys. Let me know as we go if you've tried these recipes. Leave a thumbs up on this video if you have, and even if you haven't, just if you're gonna make everything. If you like what you see, leave a thumbs up. These, I'm sure most of you guys have tried these. If you've been following me for a long time, I know that I love these recipes and apparently you guys do too. So let's get started with these. The first one is the vegan cauliflower fried chicken. This recipe is so popular on my blog. It's like the most popular recipe of all time and it continues to be, and I posted it like years ago. So that first comment that I read was for that, but here's another one. I can't even stop licking my fingers long enough to type out my review. That one's good. This was good. All caps, like 12 O's. Thank you very much. Fried chicken craving, mischief managed. Thanks for a great recipe. It will ever stay in my rotation. Oh, so anyway, the vegan cauliflower fried chicken is a must. Everybody loves it. It's made with cauliflower, and the batter for this, the actual coating for the chicken, is my grandmother's fried chicken recipe. I mean, that's already vegan. The flour is vegan, the spices are vegan, so just put it on cauliflower and you can have your chicken and eat it too without actually hurting any animals. The next one is actually red lentil curry. So we went from something a little bit more, you know, a special occasion treat to an everyday item. Red lentil curry that you make in the Instant Pot. It's very easy to make. Here's the comment for that. I have made it twice in the Ninja Foodie and it's just delicious, super simple, effortless, and even the non-vegans will love it. Thank you, Janae. Thank you. This recipe, like she said, it's simple, it's easy to make, it's a regular in my household. It's really great to make for meal prep days because it's easy. Also, it freezes really well, so you can make a large batch of it and freeze some of it. It's just wonderful on so many levels. And did I already say it's very good for you as well? If you've been following me for any amount of time, if you watched any of my videos, you probably already know about my Better Than Chipotle Burrito Bowl. It is a hit. It is so delicious. I make it all the time. Actually, you know what? I might make it today. I'm in the mood for it today. That guacamole on top and the lentil walnut meat is just, it's, oh, ooh, I want it right now. But anyway, you guys also really, really love it too. So thank you for that. And if you haven't tried it, try it. I'm gonna have the recipes for all of these down below. Let me read the comment that I have for that one. Okay, she says, Brittany, hi Brittany. This is definitely way better than any burrito bowl I've had. I don't even miss the cheese or sour cream, although I have tried this with vegan options as well. This is a new favorite in our home. Thank you for sharing this delicious recipe with us. That's so sweet. And another person says that their non-vegan family had seconds. See, this is one of those recipes that you can make for anyone, whether they're vegan or not. And actually, I think that's the through line for all of these very popular recipes on my blog, and even really all the recipes on my blog. That's why I think you guys like them. The fact that whether you're vegan or not, you can still enjoy them. They're delicious, they're nutritious, they're familiar a lot of times, and also they're very easy to make. They're pretty. Some things are super easy to make. A lot of them are just like, anybody can make this. It's not difficult. So I think that's what you guys like about these things. Also, my cookbook has a lot of recipes as well. A lot of those are not on my blog, so make sure you buy the cookbook too. I'll put a link for the cookbook in the description box down below, along with the recipes that we're talking about today. But the cookbook is great, even more delicious recipes. Ooh, the maple mustard tempeh. I don't know if to call this a salad or a Buddha bowl. You can really eat it either way. But tempeh, if you're new to tempeh, this is a great recipe to start with because I marinate the tempeh, which by the way, tempeh is fermented soybean cake. But anyway, I marinate it in a delicious, savory and sweet maple mustard dressing. It's essentially a salad dressing, but you marinate the tempeh in there, and once the tempeh is out of there and cooked, you can still use that as your salad dressing. It's so full of flavor. It's really perfect for the cooler months because it's got the, the maple in it, and I serve it with roasted vegetables. It's super, super, super good. And you guys seem to like it a lot as well. And I posted this one years ago as well, and it's still a hit. SK writes, "This is so delicious. I used organic fresh spinach instead of kale because here in the Netherlands, I can't get fresh kale in the summer. Thank you so much for this delicious recipe." Y'all, look at that. We are international. We are all around this world. And even if you are in the Netherlands or in Japan or in Costa Rica, you can still make these recipes. Just use what you have. If you don't have, kale or you don't have spinach, I'm sure you have another type of green leafy vegetable that you can use instead. And I should say about this recipe with the tempeh, if you live somewhere where you cannot buy tempeh in the store, tempeh is actually really easy to make at home. Leave a comment down below if you want me to make a video showing you how to make tempeh. It's so easy and it's super, super duper cheap as well. Lentil loaf. Okay, I love this lentil loaf. It does take a little bit of time to cook, but it's still pretty easy and pretty simple, but it is so good. I especially like making it when it's cold outside, also for Thanksgiving and for Christmas. And it's what it sounds like. It's a meatloaf made out of lentils. And lentils are super meaty and hearty and they're like wholesome. And in order to give it more texture and so it's not like mushy, I also add finely minced walnuts and lots of vegetables like carrots and celery to it. It all has just so much flavor, amazing texture. And I top it off with a balsamic ketchup. Because back in the day when I was a kid, we just use like ketchup, like squeeze the ketchup or shake the ketchup on top. No, this is fancy. We do the ketchup with the balsamic vinegar, and it's like gourmet, elevated. Oh, it's really good. You got to make it. Let's see. What did they say? I'm going to prove to you, you should make this. Haven't actually baked it yet, but I'm coming here to comment on this before I forget. Holy moly, all caps. I've been around the block a few times when it comes to lentil loaf. This one tastes like stuffing, what more could you want? Exactly, that's what I said. I'm trying to figure out how early I can serve dinner tonight because I'm so excited to eat it. 4:45 isn't too early, is it? This will be our Thanksgiving main for sure. Thank you. See, guys, you gotta make it. You gotta make it. That's proof right there. You gotta make it. Oh, it's so good. Meatballs. I love meatballs so much. And these meatballs, my lentil meatballs, look. They are the bomb and they're so easy to make. You just have to cook your lentils, and even if you don't want to do that, you could use canned lentils. The lentils, and you season them with fennel seeds and lots of garlic and oregano and all sorts of other things, lots of nutritional yeast, and you bake them or put them in the air fryer. They are absolutely great. And you can serve them however you would serve meatballs, but I usually do it over pasta, of course. I think I might make those tonight, actually. I feel like I'm gonna make everything on this list tonight. Let me read a comment. These are really the best. Pass this recipe to friends and they all agree. Put them in the freezer and add the sauce later. Short and simple, straight to the point. You gotta try these lentil meatballs. I made this recipe straight from your book and I wasn't even halfway through the batch before I made a second batch of it. It is that good. I love Caesar salads. I spend so much money on them that I really wanted to learn to make my own and took it a step further and wanted to learn how to veganize it. This recipe is amazing, all caps. Make the dressing right now, today. You won't regret it. Oh, I love this. I might bottle the sauce and sell it and put this on the bottle. Thank you, Brittany. Y'all, do you need to hear any more? The Caesar salad is the bomb. To make it, the dressing, I use sunflower seeds that I soak overnight and they are just sublime. Actually, you don't even have to soak them overnight. You just gotta soak the sunflower seeds till they're soft enough to blend and they make a creamy, delicious sauce / dressing. The dressing is so good I could literally eat it with a spoon. So I gotta have something sweet in here, and luckily one of the most popular recipes on my blog is something sweet It is my chocolate sweet potato muffins. This recipe, look, I got it on my refrigerator. I love it so much, I have a photo of it on the refrigerator. Though Baby J did put that there, but I have this beautiful photo of it. They're good. No, they're not good. They are amazing. They're fantastic. They are great. They are chocolatey. They are dense. They are moist. They are made with chocolate and sweet potato. And the secret ingredient to keeping them nice and light and moist is almond flour. You have to try this recipe. Let me read a comment so you'll understand how it's so good. This recipe is consistently delicious. That's important. I'm making them for the 5th time. This time for my birthday. Yes, it's the best vegan baking recipe I've ever made and gets rave reviews from vegans and non-vegans alike. Thanks, Janae. See, you guys, I'm telling you, you have to make these. I'm gonna read one more. I have made these muffins at least 4 times, and each time I've used oat flour. Okay, see what I'm saying? With my recipes, you could be flexible. I just blend the oats down into a flour. So you could do that to make it gluten-free. I am not gluten-free myself, but I never have whole wheat flour on hand, so I just use oats because it's convenient and it works perfectly every time. Such a delicious recipe. My favorite homemade muffins by far. I agree with you guys. They are my favorite homemade muffins ever, and like my favorite muffins hands down ever. And you know what? I think I'm gonna make them today. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make them today. They're amazing. So give them a try. Give all these recipes a try. I'm gonna leave a link for everything down below. Let me know what you have already made, you guys. And if you wanna really help me out and my blog out, the best thing you can do, aside from continuing to make my recipes, is to when you make a recipe, leave a review and a comment on the blog on that recipe. That is super duper helpful. It just shows and tells Google that my blog is the bomb, that my recipes are the bomb and they're worth sharing. So please do that, and I appreciate it so much. And of course, when you love my recipes, also share them with your friends and family so that they can love them too. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next week with another video. Bye! I'll see you down in the comment section. Let's talk about these recipes. Bye.